right. So, first off, officially, welcome to today's session of Fireballs and Fails. And who would like to give a recap of what happened last time?
Pain, suffering,
Pain and suffering.
agony.
Oh, honey, wait till today's episode is done.
No.
Anyway, that is one way to say it. Yes. Anybody else want to take another?
Arachne, you summarize. You're good at it. You were invested in the story. You probably paid attention.
You were invested in the
Ouch.
story.
Thanks,
Damn.
Alex.
Look, I was trying to get a child out of a magic force field. Beyond that, I don't know.
Okay.
Okay. So we entered the throne room to the Red Queen, to which we were met with Edith's former team. Each member being their own class, and we got a brief synopsis of each of them. Insults were said, things of other things, and then one of Edith's former teammates, approached her and started to swing as our group, the current party, started approaching to get to Alice.
Specifically me.
Yeah. Eventually, at some point, Star flashed one of Edith's old team members. I believe her name was Elowen. She was the wizard or the sorcerer or something like that. And then
way.
Yeah. And then Edith was then juked out mid-fight with the other hair folk, to whom we've learned that Edith has always been in competition with and winning, and was transported in front of her grandfather, who apparently had been planning to kill her. To which the queen just said, the one who should die, it should be you, actually. Tee-hee. And Edith was like, are you sure about this? And the queen was like, yeah, why not? So then Edith then hugged her grandfather, and the last words he heard was, "This is for Peter," as a knife was plunged into the back of his chest, the same way in which his own daughter died. By the same hand, in the same knife. And then we found out that Peter saw the whole fucking thing.
Yes, delicious. All right.
Thanks, Mick.
It's only going to get worse from here. Anyway, so thank you very much. The excellent review. So I'm going to be fixing it. You were going to say on it? Sorry.
I said ambiance.
Oh, ambiance, yes. So basically, in this moment, Peter, as we remember, Peter, it wasn't just that he had seen everything. It is, if really looking at Peter and from his perspective here, he is pretty much like hugging something like physical. These are like a pillar, his arms are kind of clasped around it.
to help him stand and kind of explain myself.
You do notice in this that it almost like his hands have seemed to be really as you kind of try to help him off of this and just try to help
I have a question. Did
Yeah.
Edith drop the knife that she stabbed her grandfather with, or is she still holding it?
probably still holding it, I'd imagine, right? Needle?
Probably still holding it.
Who drops a weapon?
Yeah.
Time for dinner.
Was a punch to the back of his back still.
I mean, she might sheath it as she goes to grab her brother and check him. Like, is he okay? What is going on?
In this,
I'm just saying, maybe don't hold the hug stabbing knife when you go for maybe let's.
I mean, I'll leave that up to you. Arachne, would you think, after hearing that scream cry, that piercing scream, seeing her brother running or seeing him sobbing, would she have left the knife in her grandfather hand over to him? Or do you think she would have, made the whole action to, pull it out of him and then sheath it? I just really think about that for a second. I am curious.
I mean, all stab wounds get significantly worse once you remove the weapon. Edith would know this, and she would do that. And kind of... whatever. But she would remove the knife.
Okay.
Mainly because, it is her mother's knife, and she's not gonna want to fucking let that shit go.
Oh, yeah. That's a good point. Okay.
But that is... Yeah, so she would still have it, and it would most likely be sheathed at this point.
Okay.
Kind of hastily stuffing it in the sheath as she runs.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Somebody just moan?
That's what it sounded like. I was confused. I'm like,
This is what I was talking about earlier. When I sneeze, I sound like I'm moaning, and that's what someone fucking yelled at work today.
All right. So, yeah.
That's why I said that.
You're with your brother, and he does seem kind of reluctant to let go of the pillar, and he's not looking at you yet, but you are able to come to his feet.
Okay. Yeah. Anyway, I am back. Lol. Sorry.
Edith, say or do anything here with your brother?
I'm gonna let you circle to everyone else for for what they're doing before getting into the conversation between me and Peter, if that's alright with you.
I think she's intending for this to be a certain tempo.
That's
Oh, okay.
yeah. It's we will hold off on that. So, and then in that moment, simultaneously, Onyx, make me a. Would you be focusing really on Alice, or would you be looking around at all?
Alice.
Alice, pure Alice. Okay, you don't notice this, but actually, you don't notice this. Witchy, Ricky, and Strong. Make me a perception check.
I'm going to trust in the heart of the die, I guess, maybe.
Don't do that.
Yay! Or something.
So a dirty 20. Did I just hear Witchy return?
Yes, I'm okay.
Yes.
Okay. Witchy, would you mind rolling me a perception check?
Oh, I'm out of perception. Hold on. Where the fuck is my perception? There it is. I got it.
Also,
While you are rolling,
Wow! I got a 6.
Alright, starting off strong. Okay.
oh,
Seraphina and Ricky, both of you kind of just notice the people directly closest to you. So Seraphina, you're noticing the elderly sorcerer. Bless you. Jesus, I'll just be bless you again. And
Bless you.
Ricky, you are noticing the broken in front of this frog person. They kind of have backed off a little bit, and it's almost as if they know something. They are. They seem to be stepping down and are eerily calm. Scar, you are the only one to notice that the reason why these people are stepping down is because the queen behind everybody has kind of
one second. Hang on. My fucking dad is whistling for me like I'm a dog to go get dinner. BRB.
Woof woof.
Mark.
I think we can.
No, I'm going to keep going. While that is and with that, so that's why you don't notice it, Ezekiel, but the force field around Alice disappears, and Alice runs.
Do I notice that?
Oh, do you?
I would assume so. If my focus is on Alice.
Well, yes. Then yes.
Okay.
So the force field just stops, and Alice runs to you and gives you like massive hug, practically like a long receiver.
Aww.
You feel her shaking. And she looks up at you with these massive, like, as close to like, big, teary, beautiful eyes, and just like, I care about you so much. My robot
We got demoted.
Oh, wait, I can't remember if she called it
I'm
Robot
Dad.
Dad.
Robot Dad.
Yeah.
That's what it was. Okay. Sorry.
Robot Dad.
I almost played the Windows error sound. I almost just did that.
She's hugging her robo dad, and she says, I love you so much, and at this point, a couple of the others, the sorcerer does back away, but gets closer. They all kind of like get much closer to all of you, who are like back. And you guys just have this overwhelming fear that something is about to happen. You're not
Orgy!
not quite that.
Damn.
But rounding back to Edith, who's in your brother, and I would say you probably need to get out with this sensor.
As Edith is looking over her brother, she's gonna just say, like, "Are you okay? Are you hurt? What's going on? I know what you saw, but I can explain."
And in that moment, sobbing in your ear, he says, I tried to warn you. The queen's hair is out of order.
I'm honored to assist.
In this moment, the entire hall sees this hug between Edith and her brother. She whispers, thank you, and helps him to the ground. She retakes out her ice knife, and all of the members around her salute and say simultaneously, awaiting orders. Ezekiel, while that has happened, Alice, the little girl in front of you, immediately changes into a small, imp-like looking creature. Sorry, I didn't picture that.
Very much enough. No. Okay, there we go.
And says, I am Al is.
Ezekiel.
Please kill me. Please. For I have wronged you so much.
He just kind of cocks his head to the left and slowly just. Child.
I almost get good.
And in that moment, suddenly something pierces through the back of Alice as they go.
No.
Fucking swing sword. Holy shit.
As that had happened, this opens up, revealing appearing to be a sleeping. Oh, sorry. Damn it! Where the frig did her picture go?
Can I burn an inspiration die to act now?
I want to ask that you wait, please.
Okay.
This lifts up, and inside is a sleeping Alice. She has the necklace on her. What people did not see, this happened in an instant. Time froze for Edith. What had occurred?
Okay, I'm back.
Is the moment that phrase got said, her eyes, her pupils dilated, the room disappears, and Edith finds herself sitting in what is basically a chair.
Oops.
What is an instant for you guys, it's days, even what feels like months, years worth of time. Memories are pouring out of her as she is remembering every single moment of time up until this exact piece of what she is experiencing. And it goes everything from her early days of training all the way through the rigmarole, family memories, different aspects, but finally kind of getting to the end of her being the last one in the Red Army. As she had defeated the last warrior, there is applause above as the queen, the warden, her parents, her grandfather, and several other higher captains immediately warden declares the feast and the banquet with the queen. Or later, led into this beautiful wall that has the queen, your grandfather, sitting at and making a toast to your great success and congratulating the top hat of the party. And as you all take this toast away, the light happens. Before you know it, you pass out. Only to awaken strapped in the same ritual chamber your brother was in. The queen, the general, and the card guard that you had killed earlier then proceed to start performing a ritual. Your soul pours from your body, floats above, before being ripped in half. And dark magic turns and twists and corrupts part of your soul. With it then being fused back into you with the idea of a command. Upon the utterance of this phrase, lay dormant until the queen meets you. A new flurry of memories come through. From various times the phrase had been uttered, you losing control and your dark half taking over. The time you killed your mother. Several other deaths of other people, not only in your own homestead, but various wonderful individuals who you used to know personally across the realm, who you ended up actually killing for being betrayers to the queen and then being part of the resistance. All of this happens before you suddenly feel a violent pull from your body, and a purple shadow pulls itself out, and a sinister, powerful new Edith stands before you. It makes eye contact and whispers, "Slumber now, I shall rise," or warp you back into. Edith suddenly becomes strapped to her mental chair, watching as the dark ooze swarms around, slowly sinking her into its chamber for an endless sleep, as her dark soul rises in its presence. So, in that moment where they said all awaiting orders, Dark Edith has arisen. Her eyes have fallen from their red hue, because I believe that's what she has, red hue, to a green color. as she begins to make her way over to Alice. Onyx, I am going to go ahead and hold this back for a second. Attention of you and Alice.
Who fired the spell that killed them?
Who did the spell that killed them?
Yes.
That would be the sorceress behind you.
They're going to die. Ezekiel whirls on them, and his blade appears in his hand, and he just flings himself at them, moving faster than he ever has before.
You do, in fact, get almost directly in front of them as you raise to bring what I imagine would be in your world a coup hit. Everybody hears a spark and exhaust. Suddenly, Ezekiel freezes and falls limp to the ground. Go ahead.
I have an inspiration die to burn. Let me have one hit. Let me have one.
I'm sorry, buddy. The Queen has triggered the
He's
device
dying right now.
that Alice had put into Ezekiel a while back, and he is now decommissioned.
So he's dead?
He's not dead, he's decommissioned.
Can I try to roll a con save against it? Just for one hit.
Absolutely.
I just want to hit him once.
Let's do it.
Fucking got inspiration die. I don't give a fuck. 22.
No, I would have accepted a nat 20.
It sat on it for a moment.
I'm sorry. It isn't this that the smiling, clapping her hands is like real slow and really like just super evil moments. Just says, welcome back to my and she says, Edith, my champion, do me a kindness, and please kill Alice. And Edith replies, yes, ma'am, and goes over and proceeds to stab Alice. The gem on her neck glows a fantastically bright red, and the Queen walks over and, Witchy, you recognize something. It's that weird, swirly-looking crown. And she places it on Alice's head. And suddenly, the Queen's body falls to the floor. And Alice jolts alive, lifts her head, eyes red and Edith unstraps her, and Red Alice laughs menacingly as she screams, and a new dawn rises today. With that, the can't see that here, sorry, there was here, there's windows over here. The windows shift as two individuals come swinging into the room, and the only person who actually recognizes one of them is Ricky, as we see the familiar changeling and a not so familiar elf. It's Jix and Gybora. Jix Gybora
need a moment.
Okay.
Maybe ask for Keith what he thinks. I don't know. I need a moment.
Araki, how about you? Yeah, let's go for Keith. Red, how you feeling, buddy?
We're still fighting the frog dude, right?
Sort of the frog dude had backed off. They're waiting orders from Edith.
Oh, no.
Clarifying question while Keith is thinking.
Yes.
When you say we busted through the window, are we up high?
Sort of. You guys like swap into the room, like really long room, kind of aspect, like superhero.
So we can't jump back. We can't jump back out that window.
I mean, you could.
Wouldn't go well, but you could.
Essentially, this is really high up. You guys like swung up from a higher movie.
I assume we swung in with ropes, right?
Yes.
So our ropes are still there?
They are a little high up though. Like you probably would need something like a row or fly or something.
Cool, good. I have a plan.
Alright.
Wait, climb from whence we came.
Hold on.
I think. Don't know.
You can do that. I would say that you've landed in here. You see a possessed Alice, because you guys both met Alice. You met a Alice. Oh wait, no, you didn't. Wait, I mean towards like the very, very end there, but it has been explained to you guys, like what their purpose, what they were doing, and all that jazz. So you guys at least have an inkling of like what Ricky and a few others were trying to do. It is really strange though that there's only Ricky left. Well, Ricky and Ezekiel, excuse me, if Ezekiel, but Ezekiel's lying on the floor, decommissioned.
Did I die?
But there is somewhere else that we recognize.
But you wouldn't recognize
There,
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
there is someone else that we recognize.
Who else would you recognize?
Scarlet.
Why would you?
We handed her an orb.
Oh, you're right. I'm so sorry.
We all?
They've never used since.
Yeah, way back in our very first call together, Scar, they gave you an orb. They were disguised.
Scar wouldn't recognize us. We would recognize them.
Correct.
Yeah.
Wait, I'm very confused.
Don't worry.
I know.
Don't worry, it's fine. You can
worry.
you can be confused. You're not supposed to recognize us.
So you know.
I'm in character.
Yes.
So you guys see, what's going on, and in that moment, Edith yells, "Defend the queen!" And that is when everyone, kind of at this point, takes a opportunity to start commencing in on you guys to begin fighting.
It looks like we have to fight the bunny now.
I
That's a
think
shame
that
what
we've
happened to
crossed.
her.
I think that we've crossed the wrong party. Remus, deal with them. Gaibora snaps his fingers, and into life springs a spectral skeleton riding a very large spectral wolf. And as they charge forward, Gaibora will say, "Adventurers, to me we get out of here now."
as you say this, you know, the warriors are coming at you, shooting off spells and what have you. Does everybody make a perception check for me?
Gene.
Rip.
At a 16.
16.
I'm blind.
That's all right. You got an eye. You're a little bit more focused on not dying.
You said perception check?
Yes, please.
With 24.
Nice. All right. So the majority of you, like some of you are more like partially focused on Enid. The majority of you are kind of like as you're taking in the attackers as they come to you. You notice a loud noise as Red Alice has gone over to this very diabolical looking door and touches the purple eye on it. And in that moment, a blinding light floods the room. The doors open, and a familiar space light is in it. It is the realm of the Time Master. It is the room that half of you were in at the right before you met Saul. So this is familiar to Ricky and just Ricky. Because again, Edith is different now. And then
Out the commission.
Even though he's lying still motionless on the floor, the last 1% of battery left in Ezekiel just whispers, "Scythe made of me."
Gaibora and Jim, you both also recognize, because this is how you entered this realm. You also were called upon and given a mission that started with the Time Master. Suddenly, after that blinding light comes in, this spectral wall flies throughout the land and reinforces everything in this realm, affecting everyone except for the Red Mark champions and all of you guys. And the champions use the blinding light to disengage and cast some of them.
It's like I was just thinking something funny. It's like she passes out, but she failed a roll on passing out. So she landed with her ass up in the air. She's just laying there all goofily just because she just passed out.
Yeah. That's not very nice.
They all escaped already?
Haven't escaped, but they're making their way.
Eldritch Blast, motherfucker.
Eldritch Blast, alright, yeah. Let's any specific person you're aiming for?
I can fire 2 at once, just hitting the 2 that are closest.
The queen.
The 14 and a 19 to hit.
14 and a 19. The 14 does not, the 19 does, and that's going to hit the Crossing Folk.
Poked a butt.
Does it slow them, stumble them at all?
They're used to being during battles, so they are able to take the hit and keep going.
Okay.
But you've definitely made your mark. That is going to be a nasty scar.
Okay. I just turned to Remus riding the wolf. I thought a lot of good you did. I said distract them. You let them run right out the fucking door.
Hold on, they're not out the door yet. Hold on.
Regardless, we need to stop the Red Alice.
Fine, let's go.
Hold on. Hold on.
By the way, I will say that one of them, the body of the Red Queen has disappeared.
Dun, 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 dun,
Oh,
dun.
that's just great.
So yeah, I was going to say because everyone else hasn't really had an opportunity. So you have these people who are like looking at. They did fire at your enemies. Rakit, what are you thinking in this moment?
No thoughts, head empty.
Red, you still there?
Pretty much.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry. Anyway, so as Rakit, excuse me, like, what are you thinking in this moment? Like, your friend, first off, you found out that the real Alice has been with the Queen the whole time. You've never had the gem. The key to you getting home has just been possessed
The gem.
by the Red Queen. And these other people have come in and are suddenly firing at like these other things and just like, yeah, stop Red Alice. Like, what's going on with Rakit right now?
Ricky's just enjoying the fight.
Rakit's just enjoying the fight. All right.
He's like, yeah,
More,
death
more
and whiskey.
whiskey. Okay. Serafina, I mean, you joined this party recently. You were really just kind of like more or less kind of roped in and strung along at this point. What is your feeling of being a part of this crew, so to speak?
Internally, she's saying, "Oh my god, they're hot."
I'd be
As a
careful
joke.
with that because one of them is a child.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh, well, not
How am I supposed to
anymore.
know that? I don't know these people.
Not anymore.
Arachne, remember I said that you've aged?
Oh yeah.
Serafina doesn't
Anyway.
really want to do anything though because she doesn't want to hurt Edith or the child
Oh,
or Edith's brother.
that's fair.
Because I was seriously contemplating Firestorm, which is 150
Totally human. Totally human.
Yeah, fair enough.
of the range,
Which
which is 7d10.
oof, it's pretty good.
Yeah, I know, right? But she held back.
Scar, kind of same question to you. You started like with this group just literally dropping in on your campsite. Going from like really kind of funny, unique situation to going to what seemed to be just like a basic, like, path to be like, hey, let's free all these locked up poor animals to, oh my God, I'm being held in court for treason just because I'm associated with these people to, oh my God, the whole team seems to be fucked. Like what are you going through right now, man?
I think I'm still pretty fucking confused with the fact that I'm now in this room with all this blood and shit everywhere.
That's fair.
This is like, for the like, thinking about it, at least from my perspective, like, I've kind of just been following these people around and I'm like, what the fuck is happening? It's like I just kind of suddenly have a realization, like, why am I here?
No, that is a
what the fuck is going on?
That is 100% a legit, and thank you. That is a fantastic reaction. I was wondering if at any point your character was just going to be like, I'm out. Like, like, I'm going to wash my hands. I'm out. So it's really, but I mean, at this point, like, you have gotten to know like a form of
I've kind of felt like that the whole time, but I was just like, I kept feeling like my character knew more of what was going on, and I'm like, is that just me thinking like, what the fuck is going on? But I also did just kind of pop in the middle of shit, didn't know what's going on, and just kind of ended up following these people around, and I'm just like, wait, what the fuck is happening? So
Kind of the same way.
confused.
So, I would say at this point, the biggest thing that would be of concern probably for you guys is the fact, I mean, Serafina, I would say, you were told like that that crown was very valuable and what have you. You've just seen it perform an incredibly powerful magic, which first off, I'm sure kind of intrigues you from a, if you could get a hold of that, it's probably worth a good pretty penny, right? And then also on the other side of just like what is like happening, am I safe? Is my, is my well-being safe? So to speak. Scar,
What the fuck did you guys bring me into?
What the fuck is up, Kyle?
And then Scar, for you, I mean, a lot of what you said, but then also, you've actually like kind of been a part of this territory. You've seen some of the stuff that Red Queen has done. You've kind of turned a blind eye to it. You're just like, you know what? I'm just here to perform. I'm here to drink, have a good time, do my stuff. So she's just really kind of has been like, if it doesn't really bother me, if it doesn't affect me, it doesn't bother me. But now it is realistically affecting you. I mean, obviously not only because you're in this situation, but the person who's like was your ruler has just commanded the death of several individuals, so to speak, has seemingly killed and taken over a child's body, and is now going into this incredibly like mystic realm that your mind is kind of having a difficult moment to comprehend in this point in time. So I'm just saying, like, keep that in mind as like this is proceeding through. Okay. So with this, they continue through the door. Red, Alice, and Edith have already gone through and disappeared at this point. And these guys start taking steps closer to get into their following closely behind. I'm going to kind of just go from right to left. Jix, what are you doing?
Jix is going to run up the stairs towards the group.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then as you're kind of going up the stairs right here, I will say that you do also notice there's a body on the ground, and he's awake, he's conscious, he's very drained from so many things. But it's a young rabbit. And Yellow's kind of seems to be reaching out for you, and
Can I make a perception check to see what he's mouthing?
oh, sure.
19.
Help me save her.
Is he gesturing to someone in particular?
No, he doesn't really say that. It's all great. It's taking everything into account.
Okay.
So sorry. Agora.
I'm chasing after Jix.
Okay. I assume that was also what Tony and Skeleton Man would do as well.
Remus and Tony, yes.
Thank you. Okay. We'll go up here. Ricky, what are you doing? These guys are running after the other people.
Wait. Wait.
I apologize.
Is anybody within 30 yards of me? Any of them?
30 feet or 30 yards?
Whatever the distance is.
No, the closest one is 40.
The dash plus dash again. Well, am I still in like it form, or am I done with like it already? What does it say?
Oh, you were still in Lincoln, weren't you?
Oh, lasts for 1 hour.
Yeah. You
Guessing it's been over an hour now.
Oh, it has not been over an hour. No, this is like minutes, believe it or not.
Okay, yeah, I'll put it back into like it.
Hey, you can do that if you want. I'll just put you're gonna be like right here. Seraphina, what about you?
I think Onyx was trying to do something.
going to let him. I just was wondering, like, kind of, because this is that inmate, and like they have started chasing activity, and they are going to be searching for, like, you know, if you guys want to again do that. But I'm just curious because you guys have just been standing there. I would imagine during this time frame you would be trying to do something. So I just was curious. Would you also follow the key and follow the chasing the stairs?
I kind of. If I use something, is that 150 all around?
What's the spell specifically?
So it's Firestorm. It is 150 feet.
So the range is 150 feet. It should have a different radius.
Yeah.
Say in the spell.
It doesn't say radius. It just says range 150. Okay. Okay.
10 foot cubes.
So how would that look?
So it would be
100.
If you wanted to do it long ways, it could go for that, but it's basically, so you can take 10 foot cubes, which is...
Well, the range is 150.
Right, meaning that you can go ahead and shoot some stuff in the way, and then
Yeah.
you get... gross. And then you get 10 which you could stack on top of each other. It doesn't have to be like all the way. It's just saying that it's a storm that consists of 10 feet cubes.
Would I be able to do it just right here? Do I have to go the full 10-foot cube, or could I just do like 40 feet across?
You could do 40 feet across and then have it like go upwards. It's basically 40, 80, and then like 2 more up.
Because with her being down here, she's gonna have to go up anyway with it. But I kind of wanted to try and hit him with Firestorm and see how badly she can get him before they go through that door to kind of help.
Yeah, no, that should... You can absolutely do that.
Okay, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to do Firestorm.
And the lady is going to do counterspell.
Damn. Okay. What is that? What'd you say? You cut out.
I said the sorcerer does counterspell, which means it basically eliminates your spell.
I didn't even get a roll.
Can I counterspell their counterspell?
You can. Let me just double check.
I was like, because that would be helpful, because, I mean, Firestorm's pretty strong, and I kind of want to see...
Also, counterspell should be a con save to see if it succeeds or not. So it needs to be a con save for a counterspell. If you're treating it like a counterspell that a player would cast.
Like a Constitution saving throw?
Constitution saving throw against your spell.
For her? Okay. I don't do that though, right?
So, it would be witchy. Counterspell, you attempt to interrupt a creature in the process of casting a spell. The creature makes a con saving throw. On a failed save, the spell dissipates. Action, bonus action. Reaction used to cast it is wasted. If that spell was cast in the spell slot, the slot is not exploded.
Okay, so cast Firestorm, and then you do a Constitution saving throw to counteract it, and then Onyx does a counteract your counteract.
No. You do a Constitution saving throw.
Basically,
To see if the counterspell works.
Yeah, it's kind of like a battle of mental, wits almost, if you think.
Okay.
It's you casting something and somebody casting back, and just the con save is to see if they're able to just completely squash your spell, or if they're or if if we are able to actually succeed with it. What I'm double checking is her high spell.
Well, this is not just a spell for bard or rogue. This is her features and trait for her species. This is a species.
Still a spell.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, you just gotta roll your con save.
Which is probably not going to do anything.
Unfortunately, no.
Yeah. I was like, because Firestorm, it's a storm made out of sheets of roaring flame, appears in the location I choose within range. The area then of the storm consists up to 10-foot cubes, which I can arrange as I wish. Each cube must have at least one face, whatever that word is, I can't fucking read it right now, to face the other cube. Each creature in the area must take a dexterity saving throw. It takes 7d10 fire damage on a failed save or half as much damage on a successful one. The fire damage is objects in the area and ignites flammable objects that aren't being worn or carried.
So a counterspell completely eliminates the other spell.
Okay.
Basically, like, it deletes it. But
I'm not gonna counterspell the counterspell, but I do have something else that I want to do.
okay.
And this could actually help us pretty heavily if I pull this off. So you said I'm 40 feet away or so?
40 feet away from the prophet, yeah.
Okay. So I can take these actions. Okay. So I can teleport instantly with my bonus actions. That's what I'm going to do.
Okay.
I'm going to teleport towards the center up of the rug-looking thing.
Okay.
And then I am going to cast Conjure Elemental. Which actually, why am I teleporting? I can save that. Conjure Elemental has a range of 60 feet. Yeah, I don't need to teleport. I can save that. I'm casting Conjure Elemental.
Okay.
What Conjure Elemental does, and I'm smacking that shit the fuck in here.
All right.
What Conjure Elemental does is everyone within 5 feet of it needs to make a dex save of 17 or higher. If they fail the save, they are restrained and take 8d8 elemental damage. And just for the fuck of it, I'm gonna make him a lightning elemental because I want to zap these fuckers.
Okay.
So they all need to make a dex save.
Okay.
Bless you.
Excuse me. Oh, thank you.
Oh, look, there's one of your favorite numbers, Onyx.
20?
It's a 2.
Oh.
How many did they all just get restrained other than 2 of them?
It would
I
appear to
love
be
that.
so.
Alright, so 4 of them are restrained and take 8d8 lightning damage, and on the start of their next turn, they have to roll it again, and if they fail, they take 48 more.
Okay.
So the other ones can escape. We have people to question.
So we're gonna say this one's gonna go ahead and get through the gate, and this one's gonna get through the other one's there, stuck there for a second.
Alright.
So Seraphina, you stayed there, Scar. We never really got to that. Scar, are you following the others, or are you kind of like frozen and like, the fuck is happening?
I'm at the point now where it's just like, well, I'm already fucking here. Fuck it, we
I
ball,
rolled
and I start
8d8.
following them.
You start following? Okay.
I rolled the 8d8. I rolled
Well, I
the
ain't sure
8d8.
shit ain't turning back.
Okay. Go ahead.
Let's go.
Yeah, I rolled the 8d8, by the way. It was 29 damage.
Okay. That one right there. Alright, let me take you. Put you right there. They do, in fact, they all take 29 damage. They do not look happy about that.
So it says that at the start of each of their turns, the restrained target repeats the save. On a failed save, the target takes 4d8 damage of the spirit's type again. On a successful save, the target is no longer restrained by the spirit.
So that one is no longer restrained. And he is going to throw... Let me see, what's the radius on this?
If he is trying to injure the elemental, it is intangible.
Oh, no,
It
he's
cannot
not
be hit.
aiming for the elemental. Yeah.
Okay.
He throws, I need Jix, Remus, Tony, Gaibora, and Rakit to all make a constitution save, please.
Yay.
Well, that's a fail.
Oh. Okay, it's a little bit more whiskey, guys. Or maybe I'll just add more ginger ale to it. I'll add more ginger ale instead.
Onyx, are you rolling for Remus and Tony, or no?
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure. Arachne, did you roll your con save?
We all have the same modifier on that. Clicked mine 3 times. I had a 12. Remus got a 7. Tony got a 5.
Okay. So everybody is paralyzed. So this one is going to run through the door. This one is going to run through the door, but does the elemental get an attack of opportunity, Onyx? Oh no, he's...
If they broke free of the restraint, then no. It's they have to roll. The elemental is its own thing, so they have to roll to break free.
Okay.
And if they don't, they're still restrained. They're restrained until they succeed. And the DC is 17 or higher.
Okay. So we got that. Repeat, take the damage?
They take, so not the full 8d8 damage, but on every failed save, they take 4d8 more damage.
Okay, go ahead. Did you want to roll those?
You can roll them. The spell only lets me roll the 8d8 for some reason.
Okay, 15. This guy is not looking great.
Another con? Okay.
Yes, please.
Another 14.
Nope. You're paralyzed. Ekura!
My return. Got it.
Con save.
Alright. I'm gonna say the nat 1 goes to Remus, and the 20 will be Gaibora's, and the 11s will be Tony's.
Okay, so they're still paralyzed. You are no longer paralyzed.
Okay. Do I get to move, or am I just unzapsticked?
It says the end of your turn.
The end of my turn? Okay.
Yeah, unfortunately, sorry. Brigitte.
1 second, wash my hands.
I just need a con
The
save
fuck?
when you're ready.
Um,
Scar, I assume you're catching up with the group?
Waddling back to the room. Can't save.
Thanks, Star. I had to step away, but yes, I would assume.
Okay, no, you're still paralyzed.
What are you out here for? Never mind.
Seraphina. Everyone else is over here. Do you want to do anything different, or do you want to start catching up with your friends?
We're gonna need somebody to start healing these poor bastards, elemental, or else they're just gonna die. How long does the elemental last again? Hold on, wait a minute.
Isn't it usually for a minute, or is it a concentration?
I think so. Hold on, 1 moment. I think
If
it's
it
a
was
minute.
concentration, wouldn't it have died actually?
I was talking and didn't realize I was muted.
Oh, it is. It's concentration, but up to 10 minutes.
Yeah, but doesn't being paralyzed break your concentration?
I don't think so. I think that's stunned. I think paralyzed is just a physical thing.
Let me just double check. Yes.
Yeah.
Being paralyzed in D&D
It does?
automatically breaks concentration. So your elemental is gone. Does that mean they would have taken the damage then?
The first time, yes. The second time, no.
Okay. Well, then he's looking dandy again. Sorry, you were saying Witchy?
I thought I was talking, but didn't realize I had myself muted in Discord. Because I kind of said something a little perverted. I'm surprised nobody got it. But she's gonna go like examine Ezekiel. Like she doesn't know what the fuck's going on with her big the big armor man. So she's gonna start heading that way.
Okay, you're able to make it up to him. Is there anything specific you want to like examine? Do you like just kind of like tap him with your toe, poke him? Do you like go through his pockets? Like what is Seraphina doing?
Can I roll
I would
perception?
advise not sticking your hands into Ezekiel's compartments unless you want to get stabbed by something he's walking on.
No. Can I do perception to see if like she can see anything that she could possibly do to try and help him? I don't fucking know.
I would say more investigation than perception, because perception is just like looking. Like, look, I'm going to be straight with you. If you're just looking at him, there's nothing physically looking at him.
Okay, yeah, that's what I was meaning.
20, you'll just be like, he looks like he's dead.
Because at this point, Seraphina is like kind of worried about everything that's going on.
Oh, of course.
So,
what the fuck
roll
happened?
for investigation.
Yeah, 18. All right. Upon like in knowing some things about like mechanical, you also actually happen to have read a book in your free time about Warforge, and you do know that there is, based on the way that Ezekiel dropped, it would seem that I don't want to say insta kill, an instant turn off switch might have been ignited in him, and it would possibly be able to be found, but being that you don't know the anatomy of a Warforge, it could literally be anywhere. It could be in his head, it could be in his chest, it could be in his arms, like his butt cheeks. It could be anywhere. It would take a lot of unscrewing and removing his parts and doing a full examination. It would take hours to do. And you also, as Onyx had stated, you have to worry about, because he was literally built as like a army vessel. It would take a lot of time to make sure you don't set anything off and him accidentally shoot or stab or anything. Just from the auto triggers within his body. So.
For the record, I actually know where that on switch is because it was pressed when Ezekiel was first activated by the original party in that cellar. And I remember this, but Gaibora doesn't know it. So you're out of luck there. But Mink, if you don't remember, I can
clear his PP to twist him on again.
I can message you where the on switch is, Mink, if you don't remember.
It's not the on switch, it's a kill switch, and the kill switch was put somewhere very specific.
Okay. The kill switch.
His left butt cheek!
Why the left one?
Because the right one's always
Because
right.
why would it be right?
Right?
Because then it would be so wrong. Oh, all right. So these two, they're going to go ahead and they're going to take their turns to dash through the door. In this moment, I'm going to say, kind of like a take 20 kind of situation. We're just going to say either you guys have been continue to roll and either succeed or eventually just have the paralysis wear off. So I'm going to go ahead and essentially remove that, and I don't want people to have to just keep rolling and rolling and rolling. So they have disappeared through the door, and the door is shut behind them.
I was gonna say, can I play music to unparalyze them? Like play the Carlton so they all start dancing to the Carlton to get unparalyzed,
So I was going to say, Scar, you were gone. You were able to run up and catch up to Rakit while he was still paralyzed. Out of curiosity, would you have done anything like when you noticed that Rakit was like frozen?
I don't really know if there would have been anything that I could have done other than just been like, "Whoa, shit, you're frozen," I guess.
Well, I didn't know. Pick his pockets. Would he try oh well, maybe if I slap him or something, it'll help. I just didn't know if Scar would attempt to do anything.
I would probably would have just given him like a sugar.
Okay.
Shake him a bit.
Rakit, what's it sound like when you get sugar?
I don't know, change jingling.
That's true. You do have a lot of gold on you right now.
He springs a leak and starts leaking coins.
He's Jewish right now, it seems, with money. 405 gold, to be exact.
So
105 pennies, one would say.
Yeah, you have a lot of copper too.
I smell pennies.
So, jeez, we need to clip that one. When Onyx gets back, I'm going to remind him to clip this.
No.
I smell pennies.
You want something clipped?
I smell pennies.
Yeah, do the I smell pennies. Clip the I smell pennies.
No.
Got it.
No.
I'll clip it. Don't worry, I've got it.
Thank you. Jix, what are you
Make sure that in the clip you got all 4 of their individual voices saying that for separate.
Oh, I'm just gonna clip the last.
That's true.
I'm just gonna clip the last 60 seconds downloaded. And
I
send
have
it.
all 4 of them. Oh, today is a glorious day for the DM. It's not going to be safe words anymore, guys. It's going to be safe phrases. I smell pennies.
Oh no.
All right, sorry.
She said it.
Oh, one the collection.
Yeah. I mean, hey, if I'm going to do it, you guys have every right to do it back. So sorry. Yeah, bringing this full circle around. Jix, what are you doing, love?
All right, Bert, I'm sending it to you.
Thanks, bud.
Yeah.
Jix is gonna run towards the rabbit. Is down.
He is at this point now completely passed out. But he does look like a sweet little man.
I just kind of thought about it for a second. It's like as I'm shooking Rakit, and all I hear is like the coins and shit, and just like while I'm shaking, like I smell pennies.
Flip it.
No.
Yep.
I already clipped it. I already clipped the first one.
That one sounded better, though.
Gabor is walking closely behind, but he's sending Remus and them to inspect the fallen robot, mostly to see if there's any weapons or armor that Remus can scavenge, because he remembers the robot being very heavily armed.
Seraphina, what do you think these other 2 characters come
Seraphina is going to step in front of Seraphina don't know these fuckers. Seraphina's stepping between them, saying, "Don't touch him."
They aren't doing anything yet. They just walked up to him. He's essentially having them patrol the circle. They're also scanning for threats. They're also very interested in the corpse of this doppelganger thing over there.
Seraphina is still going to be protective and just kind of stand between them and walk around as they're walking around, like shuffling with them.
How does Serafina react to a massive spectral?
That is why
direwolf
she's on the defensive right now.
being ridden
She doesn't know
by
these people.
a spectral skeleton armed to the teeth.
She is happy they came and helped or attempted to help, but she just sees her now new friends kind of like one completely fucking changed and disappeared with the enemies, and then 2 new people showed up, and she just knows big robot friend is now down right now, and she is worried that these people mean harm. So she's kind of just like watching them closely and keeping herself between Ezekiel and the creatures in front of her.
Does she address them in any way? Because, like, I want to point this out for Rakit and Scar too. This is a massive spectral direwolf, and the skeleton that's riding it looks essentially like a lich. Like, he's wearing a cowl, he has a bow and arrow slung over his shoulder, he's carrying a shield and sword. There's a ring on his finger that is very obviously magical. It seems as though it absorbs the light around it. And he is just a ghastly figure riding this massive spectral wolf.
Listen,
Serafina, don't care. Like, what is y'all's reaction?
Serafina don't care how big they are. She just knows they are around her friend who is not in commission at the moment, so she is in protect mode. So she don't care how big they are.
I think they look friendly.
All she says is stay away from him as she's watching them.
I think they look friendly. I woke up and asked if I could pet that dog.
But Serafina is in protect mode because she done watched one of her other friends completely change like a 360 and go with the enemy. 2 people she don't know bust through a window, and Big Robot Man is down and not moving. So she is worried about Robot Friend, worried about Buddy Friend, and everybody else. And right now she sees these people as a threat. That is just Serafina.
I would like to address Scar's request. He wanted to pet that dog.
I'll pet that dog. I'll pet that dog.
I'm pretty sure my collab is about to start, so I've got to go.
All right, bye, buddy.
Bye.
Bye.
Guybora, does Remus reply to people? He could speak, right?
No. So, well, actually, yes. Remus can. Tony cannot.
Right. That's why I'm asking. Does Remus, because Scar comes up and says, "Can I pet that dog?" Does Remus say or do anything?
He's just... So Remus doesn't know who these people are.
Right.
And he's following a mental command from his master to scout around, so he's just going to look at Scar and just kind of like stare into their soul a little bit. He's not responding, but he's also not attempting to strike at them or anything. He's just staring.
Staring is caring.
I reach out and let that dog sniff my hand.
How does Tony respond to a hand being extended toward him? Is he indifferent? He's just indifferent to hear if he needs to be afraid of this. Like what would Tony normally do?
I'm trying to imagine what this would feel like to you, Scar, because almost fluid. It's solid, but something is strange, and when you pull your hand back away, it's like you never even touched anything.
Weird.
But you got to pet that dog.
I got to pet that dog. That was mostly just to kind of like to see friendliness.
Rakit, what are you doing, bud?
They didn't eat my arm, therefore not that bad.
You say that to Serafina.
I'm not paralyzed still, right?
No. You guys, I essentially said we're going to do like a take 20. You guys eventually become unparalyzed. Like we're going to say probably a couple minutes. It's basically at this point because they have gotten away. It's more of just like, what do you guys plan to do? We've taken the time to essentially get past where you needed to, so that you're no longer paralyzed.
How does Rakit react to Ezekiel going down? Like Rakit, Ezekiel has
Did
been
we even notice Ezekiel falling?
Yes, you would have seen this.
But I was facing this way towards the steps. I wasn't facing the left towards Ezekiel ever.
Originally,
I think it would have been pretty hard.
It happened right in front of us.
yeah, you were here.
Yeah, I
It
was
would have
facing
been
that
pretty-
way.
And he, well,
Even
go ahead.
it would have been difficult to not hear the 8-foot tall metal man clattering onto the floor.
What if Rakit was a little blind? Because I was looking that way.
I think Rakit's a little drunk.
He said here. You could have how did you not hear it? That's what Onyx is asking.
And
don't
You had to have
know.
heard it.
for story flavor, I mean, I did say, you guys do take in, this is being witnessed. I mean, in this moment, you guys were kind of like the person who was fighting you kind of like backed off in a sense, like did a disengage and was able to back off. And then, in this moment, you see, Edith stab her grandfather, go over, hug her brother, lower him to the ground, get up, and then go over and stab Alice while in that moment as well, Ezekiel turns and starts charging at somebody only to just stop and immediately collapse to the ground. I mean, so much happened that it was able to be noticed. So I would fairly say that you were able to take that in. All right. So, but anyway, if it's okay, I am going to go ahead and
I'll just go towards Ezekiel then.
you're gonna go to Ezekiel?
I'll walk up
Okay.
towards
I was
them.
gonna say I would imagine you would want to go check on your robot friend. As you guys are examining and kind of taking things in, suddenly you're if for those who have hair, you feel it like the hair in your neck rise. Is there anybody who's not? Yeah, no, everyone would have hair of some kind. You feel like the static energy rise. Like and suddenly, and all different areas of this room, dark portals begin to open, and you hear the clamoring of what sounds like individuals running. Seem to be like a running in. You two, Jix and Gaibora, know time is short. You need to get out of here. And you need to do what was requested of you and collect these individuals.
I ordered Tony to grab Ezekiel and drag him towards the portal, and Remus to stoop down and pick up the corpse of the shapeshifter, just in case.
So this is, I will say this. So first off, Ezekiel weighs a lot. Would Remus be able to carry him?
Remus would not. Tony would.
Because how much?
That's why Remus is swinging down and grabbing the little shapeshifter thing, and Tony is just dragging Ezekiel.
Okay.
Like Tony's not lifting Ezekiel onto his back. He's not. He's just dragging him.
He's just dragging him. Okay. As that begins to happen, a mass amount of card guard. I'm not gonna. If it's okay, I'm not gonna start putting them in because I'd literally have to do 50 on all sides. Lots and lots of guards are running in and making their way to you guys. This is a battle that you will not win.
Jix will pick up the rabbit and carry him to the nearest portal and say, I suggest you all do the same.
Gaibora, you have something you know you need to make sure that the portal activates appropriately. What do you do?
I snap the link on the medallion on my neck.
Perfect.
Like rip the pen off of my neck and went through the portal.
Perfect. That does change the color of the portal. And with that, Jix, do you step inside?